defining moments or challenges that I've faced, I don't think I've had like this too extensive one for the fact that I'm just starting out. But I would like to share one of the challenges that we faced as a company while starting out. Like maybe it was 6-7 months since we started. We had projects coming, but at the same time projects IRATSA, and then we're doing it, and then we're just in that loop, and we didn't know like how to grow or what exactly should we be doing. Are we doing it right or wrong? We had lots of those queries. So and during that time, what happened was like everyone were like pretty clueless and confused about what exactly we're doing. So we were like, okay, should we are we in the right path, or should we just dissolve the company, or what should we do on it all? So that was pretty scary part for us, like as like, you know, co-founders who's just starting out. So for that, what we did was like we went to AMNIL, like the place where we used to work, Paila, like two guys who are our mentors, I would say, and they really helped us. They really explained us how, like, you know, this is the phase of starting a company, and at the same time, like this is something that's gonna come again and again, so you gotta be prepared for that. And then with like really with the really right team member or co-founders that we have, we overcame it slowly. At the same time, that would be one of the challenges as a company, but for me individually or a personal level, I would say one of the things I want to add would be self-doubts and all this societal pressure and expectations. So yeah, I mean, like with self-doubts, it's pretty interesting. Like you are working, but at the same time you'll be like, am I doing this right? Am I doing that wrong? And then, you know, all these comments from all these people. So that is something, it does like mentally drain you a lot. And then I feel like a lot of people in different phases of their life, as well as while starting out anything, do face this. So for this, I would like to say, I mean, like I haven't overcome it yet. I mean, like it's still work in progress, but always just trying to figure out what's right for you, and you can't really please anyone, like I mean like everyone, so just like don't go in that path. So yeah.
So on top of being a leader or a woman leader, I'm also a single mom. So one of the bigger issues for me was this whole concept of work-life balance and actually balancing priorities. So career, personal life, I was also in the middle of a lot of education during my early 30s. So I had to learn to set boundaries and to also prioritize not just tasks in office, but also make life priorities. And that was pretty challenging because I was in an environment where I would travel a lot. I would travel a lot on business, and I would be gone, say, Monday to Friday in some instances. And that meant also that I had to leverage or lean on other people, namely my family, my friends, to support me in trying to both balance not just my work, but also in how I brought up my child. So that was something that I had to overcome. And as I grew up between the ages of 30 to 50, I have learned that it's all about, there's nothing called work-life balance. There's actually work-life blending. And it's all about setting your priorities.
So talking about the challenges in the tech industry, I'd say, again, it's about representation. So it's more to do with the lack of female leaders. So I don't see many female leaders in tech. You know, so it's like a lack of role model, and even for an inspiration. So there are like very, very, very few female who I can like talk to and share my experience and get their experience to, you know, keep going. So it's about the absence of female role models, and also sometimes it's about biasness and the lack of opportunity based on gender. It might sometimes be about, even in companies that does not have female leaders, they don't even have the policy that actually supports female employees. So those are the challenges that might be push females away from being the leader in tech industries.
Every day is a challenge, as you have to balance work, volunteer work, family time, personal time, and so on. Prioritizing and balancing on a daily basis has been the key for me. And always being thankful for the past and to look forward to the future.
My journey so far has its ups and downs, professionally and personally, but I feel like when you really enjoy your work, things tend to work out. When I started my company with my friends, we were only driven by passions. We had no prior business experiences, we had no money, we didn't understand the concept of finances or taxes, and we didn't have any contacts. I feel like persistence, adaptation to change, and the willingness to unlearn and learn things have kept me going till now.
Talking about challenges along the way, I would say there were many, but I think I successfully overcame these challenges because of the support network I had, and because of the learnings that I had, and because of the passion or like the drive that I had towards achieving the targets. And as challenges, I think the main challenge that I see, like for all women, is our challenges are sort of within more than external. The biggest challenge for us is we believe that we cannot do this as a women, we cannot achieve this, we are weak in tech. So those are like some of the common challenges that we have put to ourselves by ourselves. So I think that is the biggest challenge I found, because initially when I was starting my company, I was so afraid to start it alone, although I had all the ground and aspiration and the passion behind it. I was so scared to start as a lady, and then I found actually 2 other male founders. But it took me 6 months to realize that it's not going to work. Like, you need the passion, you don't need the gender, it's just the passion you need and the drive you need.